Alright, and I believe we're live. So, for everyone that's watching this later, hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Richard True, and today we're here with another in our Stellaris Senate roleplay series. This is going to be really fun. Let me just post up on the relevant outlets here that I'm currently live. And everyone, we are live. Not liver. There we go. Excellent. Hello, Evil King 101, and hello, Joseph Stalin. Got the usual attendees in here, apparently. Oh, wow, when I saw the screen, it looks like South Korea. I don't know about that. Like, I'm not seeing it here, personally. That's just me, personally. I don't know. I mean, I will grant you, we're definitely getting invaded right now, so it is the 1950s all over again as far as that goes. But otherwise, not really seeing the connection. And we're going to have to figure this one out. That's going to be tricky. Hello, Peanut Cat. Good to see you. Oh my god. I'm going to give it a few more seconds for everyone to sort of trickle on in here. I'm freezing today, so you're going to have to pardon me on that one. Not live on Twitch. Thank you for the heads up on that, Total Lemon. Let me take a look and see what the issue is. We shall conquer the filthy Zins and enslave them. Well, that's coming from Twitch, so... Oh, by the way, hello, Random Strategy Gamer. How you doing? Oh, okay, I am live on Twitch. Nice, nice. By the way, Random Strategy Gamer, I just found your channel on Twitch the other day there. I just subscribed... Or, not subscribed, followed. You gotta be careful with the terminology there. Just followed you on there, so... looking forward to seeing what you're doing. The Senate lice is on. Yeah, which also reminds me, we're still getting everyone, trickling on in here, so, let me start off by saying thank you to everyone that was participating in the Discord section of this chat roleplay. It's been really fun there. No, it's no problem at all, man. But we've had, discussions throughout the week there in the Senate roleplay and the Senate, what was it? The Senate roleplay discussions and the Senate lore, on my Discord. Feel free to check that out. You can find it in the link below if you have any interest in it. Really cool stuff there. The other thing is the Imperial cult from last time there, the Adeptus Ministorum, were able to put together a decree that I figured I would just set up for you guys here, because they did a really good job with this here. It looks really cool. It's also inside the Discord if you want to check it out, and the I believe it's in the Senate chamber roleplay section. But yeah, basically they put up a bunch of their own internal proposals for, you know, things that I should do here, but they also have a number of decrees that they want to bring out to actually vote on this time around here. Now, let's see here. Okay, what happened last week? Well, I'll walk you through that one first here. Basically, we continued building up. We had a bunch of different votes and such happen, which led me to another thing here. I just realized... Hello, by the way, Lolo. Good to see you. And hello, Whiskey. I don't have a means of actually tracking from session to session what the actual... votes that we have are, so I'm gonna have to think of something for that one, and I'll talk it over with my admins there. Who, by the way, Seether, thank you for all the work you've been doing. You've been doing an awesome job with that. But basically, what happened was we had a bunch of different votes on different things there. A bunch of resolutions on different issues. I'm gonna try to remember as I go forward here. And at the very end of the session, we got declared war on. Now, we still have people kind of moving on in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tentatively start off with having us vote on what the war demands are going to be. There is a proposal right now for some post-war elements from the Imperial cult, but I'm just going to let them introduce that in the chat when they, you know, so desire. In the meanwhile, actually the very first thing that we need to do before we vote on any of that there is I'm going to maintain, since he's here, Seether as head of the Senate. So, if someone wants to vote on that later on, they can introduce a vote for it. Oh, here's a list of most of the votes from last week. Ah, thank you very much, Seether. You are really on top of this. That makes life so much easier. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, so nothing too major. Everything's kind of still set up. Excellent. Hello, Daniel Nelson. I am the Senate. They will cede all their planets and will unconditionally surrender to the Imperium. Well, that's one possibility. Alright, so I'm going to put it before you guys here for a vote. What should the war demands be from the Zin? I'll let someone propose something there and they could either put it up or down. But I'll wait until I get confirmation from the Senate as to what we should be doing. And it could be ceding planets, humiliation, liberating planets, cleansing planets, destroying frontier outposts, vassalizing or tributizing them as well. Make sure, when you have a proposal, make sure that you write proposal, so this way Seether knows that it's something that he needs to keep an eye on there for organizational purposes, since he's at the Senate right now. Senate discussion, what will our war demands be? He's on it. So yeah. Is everyone in chat the Senate? Yes. Yes, everyone who is in the chat is a part of the Senate. You know, I've played around with different ideas before, like, you know, voting people in there and that sort of thing. No. Everyone is a senator, as far as I'm concerned. Proposal. Mandatum 2. In the time span of another 10 years, the Imperium shall capture Zin core worlds for enslavement. Interesting. How powerful are they? Well, to answer that question, right now they have a superior fleet power to us. The technology level is equivalent. We have not gotten destroyers yet, so I don't know if that's playing a part in it. However, we do have 43 corvettes, and here is our ship design, for anyone that's curious. We have level 3 small railguns. We have advanced computers, bunch of these things here. We don't have any armor on them. It didn't really make sense to me at the time there. So yeah, that's the situation. We shouldn't see it all, I mean take it all. It's okay if it's your first time here, man. You'll ease into it as we go along here. It flows pretty easily once you get the hang of it. I say we take their scientific production planets. This will allow us to boost research of our weapons, which will allow us to crush future hostile planets. Interesting, Drunk. Very interesting. Hello, DJN. Seed the system of Alancore. It's got 2 planets inside of it. If you guys have any further questions, by the way, feel free to ask. I'll be happy to answer to the best of my ability. Proposal. Force the invaders to concede defeat for now, then work towards strengthening our fleet for a second war in the future. So you went glass cannon with the corvettes. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, honestly, I figured that if nothing else, since we don't have shields, it would allow us to be somewhat competitive. And we're nearing our fleet cap, and they still have a superior fleet capacity, or a superior fleet power compared to us. I don't know what to do with that. You know, I tried. Alright, so, oh, what do we have here? Yes, but what if they attack first? What if they attack early? So we should make some friends before preparing. Making friends is a bit of a misnomer in this situation. Let me show you what people think of us. Oh yeah, everyone that's ever met us despises our existence. Oh god. Liberating planets is the only way that I could see us actually making friends here. I'm just putting that out there for your guys' sake. If you guys vote to do that, I'll do it to the best of my ability, though. By the way, Shrew, Willem sends his regards. Oh, tell him I said hello. I tried to hit him up during his stream there because it looked like he was having some technical issues, but he figured it out eventually anyway. He's currently dying in the 24-hour stream. I know, I feel bad for him, honestly. I didn't realize he was going to be doing that today. That is rough. We do not make friends, we make vassals. Oh my god. Oh, where you're so tucked? Oh, it's freezing here, to be entirely honest with you. It's I'm cold as hell today. So, until I either decide to raise the temperature, which is more expensive, or just wear more layers, I figured I'd go with more layers. I'm new to this game, but I get the basics of it. Yeah, that's fine. And honestly, even if you haven't played Stellaris itself, the chat roleplay is pretty straightforward. Danelle Fowler, hello, how you doing? And do you have more ships than them? If you do, send all your ships. Well, right now, their fleet power is superior to mine, and I'm waiting for confirmation from the Senate here to see what it is we're going to be doing. Oh, well, I guess that doesn't work. What if we attack them, but people attack us after that? So, what should we do, guys? That is a tough one. That is really a tough one. By the way, most of the time, we don't keep it paused like this. I'm doing it mainly because we're just getting started, giving people a chance to settle in, and we got the war demands that are time sensitive. There's very few things that I will actually pause for necessarily. Slow it down to near nothing, that's one thing, but yeah. What? Who needs temperature when you have layers? Absolutely. We don't need friends, we are the Imperium. We do not bow to no Xenon's filth. Oh well, no, I read that one. Hey Shrew, sorry I'm late. No worries there, Fishy Games. Glad to see you, man. Let's see here. So we have the Zen Empire. They have 5 colonies. And a population of 51. Oh, we're not going to get the same info that easily. Proposal: in order to strengthen our position, the Imperial Cult proposes the start of Mandatum 2. To begin, all Zen worlds must be seeded and enslaved. Build a fleet as quick as you can. Okay, so we have the vote here, the first vote. What will our war goal be? Option 1, full annex. Option 2, partial annex. Option 3, forced to concede defeat or more if possibly. Okay, so Seether will be keeping track of the vote there as head of the Senate. And, yeah, when voting, simply use number 1, 2, or 3, and voting ends at... He keeps track of it based on the runtime of the thing here, which is actually pretty clever. Very, very well done there, man. Why don't you fall back and then attack their flank, what the Germans did to the Soviets a lot? In terms of strategy, it's not impossible. I'm just kind of worried about... Pretty much every battle in Stellaris is decisive battle doctrine. You either win the fight or you don't. Otherwise, at best, it's attritional. Oh, this is going to be interesting here. He's head of the Senate. I'm unhappy. Yeah, they voted on that last time. You can change the head of the Senate. Like, he can be voted out by proposal there. Unless you guys come up with any other mechanism. This is one of those games where you make rules about the rules that you can make, if that makes sense. And you can change the rules at any point in time. So, that's why I've been thoroughly enjoying it. And let's see what happens here. Alright there, mate, just cracking open a cold one with the boys. Hey, how you doing there, Mary Jerry? What's the choices? The choices are right now, 1, full annex, 2, partial annex, or 3, forced concede defeat, or more, if possible. So you type in 1, 2, or 3 in order to vote on that one. And when a certain time hits, basically at 16, then he's going to close the voting, tally the votes, and then take it from there. Exactly, he just posted it again. So, based on the vote tally that he comes up with there, we'll determine how this goes. And let's see what we can do here. I'm just checking through this while you guys are debating on the war goals that we're going to be going for. It'll be interesting. Evil King, do not vote multiple times. Yeah, it skews the voting there for him. Next time you do, you'd be removed from the floor. Let's see here. Do we have enough in order to commission more ships. I just don't know if we have the time. Is your economy better than them? If so, you could do a war of supplies, so World War I. Attritional might be an option. I don't know. Like, timing is an issue because defenses are sketchy right now. I'm not 100% as to how it will fare. Pretty much declared war on literally everyone in my Civ game. Not bad. Increase military funding. Who cares about doctrine? Just charge them. I'm probably gonna wait for them to come to me and attack me underneath one of my space stations. That's one of the best ways I'm seeing right now to actually fight them. But it's sketchy because it increases my fleet power at the expense of risking my capacity to continue fighting. So yeah, I'm not happy about either option there so far. I'm just waiting on the votes to come in here to see how the Senate feels on this issue. Then after that, we pretty much go in with little to no pausing. We'll see how it goes. I'll slow it down to, you know, like, slower than pretty much anything there, but in terms of stopping, I try not to. Produce destroyers. I'm still researching them. That's the thing. It's going to take another 15 months for me to even get destroyers I can put into production. So, Shrew, who needs that charge? Shrew, charge. Oh my god. Voting is ended. The votes will be tallied. It's possible. We should avoid their fleets, and my fleet and the Marines should hit their planets or mining facilities. That's an option. We could go Chevanche, as they call it there in the 100 Years' War. But that's tricky, because if they ever catch our fleet, it's going to be very difficult for us to exfiltrate ourselves out of that. And we don't really have much protecting us. Wait, build destroyers, save up, increase in fleet power. Not necessarily going to Leroy Jenkins it. I'm looking for, you know, advice on pretty much every aspect here. What will our war goal be? Option number 2 has it. Partial annex. Alright, well, in line with the stated proposal, I will infer whatever else is necessary on that one. As part of a partial, I'm going to go for what I think are achievable demands here. We'll start with Alcor, I'd say. If we're going to take anything that would be very useful right now. And I'll toss in this as well, just in case we actually manage to hit 50%. I'm not seeing it in this situation, but we'll see what happens. See, mind if you share the power? We got more 2s than the others combined. Show his Leroy Jenkins it. But yeah, in line with the Senate proposal there, and inferring what I can from the actual proposal, which, you know, I do unless you write it more strictly. I'm going to set these as the war demands, which is basically these 2 systems here, which should give us more extra territory over this way, give us a straight line to their capital for later conflict, and take it from there. Actually, let me just check something here. I'm trying to find our ethos. Oh, we benefit a fair amount from feudal subjects here, so I'm just going to toss on one other small thing in the event that we actually can get to it there. Not feeling too confident on it, but if we do, we'll take Alcor, and we'll have partial annexation in the event of a victory. Give us options, as it were. Alright, let's annex the scientific production factories. It's hard to tell where those are, but I am going for the largest lion's share here according to everything that was set up. So let's see how it goes. Alright. Relative strength of Navy is not that far apart. So, delving on into things here, let's see what we got. Let the Shrewism religious leaders raise all able-bodied men, women, and children to protect the capital. Not impossible. People are so rude as leaders, like... Oh my god. Why is Alcor in Stellaris? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Alright. I'm going to start by queuing up a couple of ships here. Pretty much in every system that I can. And just hope to avoid any conflict for as long as I'm able to. The build speed would have been beautiful before this, but we don't have time, unfortunately, so we'll just have to play by ear and see where they come from first. That's going to put us in the negative. However, we're going to try and chevauche right into their systems and destroy some of their resource facilities. Wherever we can, at the very least. Guys, I think I created a new ideology. It's random. I make up the rules as I go. Do you think if we find another species, we will enslave them? We'll probably end up enslaving these guys if we take the world there, based on just the general tonality of everything that's been going on, to be entirely honest with you. And I paused here because it's taking a little while to tab in, and oh dear sweet Jesus Christ, they have a cruiser, destroyers, corvettes, and oh god, we are so screwed. We are so screwed. Oh man, they have 77 corvettes alone. That's larger than our entire fleet. What the hell? We cannot escape from this. Alright, come on. Board on out of there. Yeah. Oh, we are so fucked. It's not even funny. Wait a second, please. Tell me you're boarding out of there. Let's take... Oh, 6 more days here. Come on, guys. Okay, there we go. Oh, boy. Oh, God, that's so terrible. That is really bad. From Imperialis series and Stellaris and Nationtium. Okay. I was trying to read through that and I lost a few things. Guys, we should have prepared. You know, Shrew, you fucked us. Anyway, what if others attack us? I'm not foreseeing any others really attacking us at this point in time here. However, insofar as this situation goes, yeah, we're kind of fucked. I'm trying to figure out, like, what we can even do here. This is bad. This is so bad. They have a cruiser. How can we have equivalent military tech? What in the hell is this thing on about? Technology levels equivalent, but they have cruisers?
Hostile fleet engaged.
What are they engaging? No, retreat.
Fleet destroyed.
What are you doing? Get the hell out of there, you... Oh my god. Oh, this is so bad.
Fleet destroyed.
It's a high possibility with everyone hostile that. Oh man. I mean, I didn't attack them. My fleet is over here right now, and it is consolidating, you know. I was going to go do a little bit of chevauche, as it were, but we got some problems. Like, We got some real problems here, ladies and gentlemen.
Evading hostile fleet.
They have 2 cruisers now. I don't think they're all gonna... I mean, I didn't declare the war here. I would love to get a peace deal in this situation. I don't think they're gonna go for it. Let's see here. They want everything. Yeah, exactly. They want to annex us fully. Guys, can we have some kind of election for military leader? Well, we do have a couple of military leaders for a couple different branches. Look, guys, this is what hashtag Trooper President got us in. Now, quick, find that blue-haired guy and jump into an alternate dimension. Oh my god. How are you guys blaming me? This is a group effort. Y'all are the Senate, motherfuckers. Oh my god, this is terrible. Focus on destroying their mining stations. I'm just consulting these guys. What are everyone's positions? I'm head of science and development and religious head. That's true. We're gonna need you down here, aren't we? We're gonna need you over here.
Spaceport under attack.
Alright, let's see just how bad this is here. Because I am legitimately curious. Okay. Looks like they are mainly kinetic weapons, which is unfortunate. There's not really a lot that we can counter that with right now. Alright. I don't have a position, but I'm like, whatever. You're a senator, man. No worries. Alright, we are going to move into their system. Insofar as we have the ability to do so at the very least. Alright, we have some defensive armies here, so it's going to make it a little bit harder for them to actually land. They only have 6 ships in their transport fleet, so we'll see what happens. Proposal: taking advantage of our defensive position in the war, relocate the fleet to the spaceport and defend with the combined power of the fleet and the space station. You know, sure, that glass cannon strat isn't really working for you, huh? I haven't fought anything yet. I've been literally staying back at this point in time. Alright, if you guys want the details on their fleet, here it is. Let's get rid of these. We have better railguns than them. That's good, but they have deflectors. That's interesting. Alright, what about their destroyers here? Same deal. Let me compare one of their corvettes to one of ours. Damage 11.26 versus 11.50. So we do a little bit more damage in their corvettes, but I don't know. I'm not... They have infinitely more corvettes than us right now. That's part of the problem here. We're going to attack their worlds according to your command. Alright. I'll follow the commandment there in that case, because you are head of the fleet. Where is the fleet? There they are.
System survey
No retreat. Oh man, this is going to be interesting.
Survey complete. System survey complete.
Alright, so we have an invasion of the planet taking place here. Let's see what the end result is.
An alien empire has established communications.
Alright, so it looks like we were actually defending at this point in time here. Okay, maybe we won't necessarily defeat them. I don't know. I mean, it's looking costly, but I think they might still pull ahead on us here. Damn them. Oh, wait. Wait. We might just survive. Oh my god. We actually pushed them off the planet. I sincerely think that guerrilla warfare is our only chance of survival. I'm trying. I am trying to just redirect them away from our own worlds and, basically raid and pillage their countryside as it stands right now. But yeah, we actually managed, surprisingly enough, to keep them off of the planet. Let's see here. Do they have anything in system here? Yes, let's destroy it. Vietnam them. I don't feel welcomed by you mainly, but it's fine. You're welcome, man. What are you talking about?
Evading hostile fleet.
No, our God Emperor shall rule us for eternity. Here's to hoping. We got some major wars to get past first here. In the meanwhile, let's see if we can't still continue producing more Corvettes as much as we're able to. We should try some kind of strategy that will wear their army off until they get to the capital. Class the Xenos. Oh my god. I'm doing what I can here. I am doing what I can. But yeah, I will happily take any
Station engaged.
any advice that you guys got on this. Where'd their army go? Where did... You remember when I said I was never gonna pause once we unpaused here? I lied. Go research that. Maybe we'll be able to get something worthwhile out of it. Alright. Continue on towards the next one here.
Research complete.
Alright. Yeah, I'm sure it's a little bit of a challenge to keep up with everything. I appreciate you working on all this. Alright, we have destroyers available now. Combat speed, chance to evade. Micro jump generator. You know, let's go for the ion thrusters. It might help us most in the meanwhile here. True, why did he lie to us? I try. I really do. I try so hard. Okay. So that's all wiped out. Nah, Jesus. They're coming for us and I didn't even realize it. Alright, now let's see if we can keep moving elsewhere right now. We're going to take off the rally point on these guys here. Instead, set a new rally point for Capra. Let's see here. I think we should ban the book by Marx Carl because he's promoting this thing. Oh my god. He's limiting our options so he could be the leader on top of everyone else. See through I am talking about. Oh. Interesting. It's okay to fall back, only if they are slowly getting worn off, then you can counterattack. Well, hopefully we'll be able to rally our forces together here and have some luck reestablishing ourselves. We're running low on a lot of things right now, and we're over our fleet limit by a lot. At Seether, after the war, I'd like to propose a vote on banning of anti-shrewism texts. Oh my god. He is my guy for organizing the Senate, that is true. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Come on. Come on. No! Get out of there!
Fleet destroyed.
Go! Oh god. Oh god.
System survey complete.
Spent all this time trying to run and it's to no avail. They're inflicting way more damage on us and the positioning is wrong and oh, we are so screwed.
Construction complete.
Yeah, they have shielding on every single one of their corvettes. We lost that one, guys. I couldn't even retreat. Ah, Jesus. True, how many people must die for your gains? Not that I care about them, but appearances, you know. Oh my god. True, the Senate is falling apart. We must declare martial law or kill anyone who disagrees with the... Oh my god. I have no objections to a challenger. Also, rip the fleet. Yeah, for real. Like, we're kinda screwed. Let's see here. And yeah, you can run against him. Like, there is no issue with that. Why won't they merge? I demand the disbanding of the Senate. Oh my god.
Debris analyzed.
So now the issue becomes... what the hell are we gonna do now? Yeah, that lost us a lot. God damn. Yeah, they'd be asking us to cede literally everything. To be honest, I'm inclined to agree with you. I'm just trying to see if I could do anything else in order to stop this here. Message to all senators. Get into your luxurious consumer vehicles and fly to another empire. Continue using your existing ships to attack their mining stations. I agree. I'm just trying to rally them together to some degree or another. Actually, no. You know what? Different idea here. I'm going to split them up into smaller groups that hopefully I can use to raid them and hit them that way. Hello, Bully 065. How you doing? We are currently in the process of fighting a desperate guerrilla war, basically, in order to try and stay alive. Oh yes, you are alive there, Evil King. Huh.
Construction complete.
Just had another thought here as well. Let's see about those destroyers. Probably not even going to get the chance to put them out here, but at the very least, we'll be able to see what we could do with these things. Be like an AI when they are losing a war. Oh my god. A few ships to attack, then more. Then we should send a full fleet after they are weakened a little or something. Well, the main thing here, are we even making gains? We are trying right now to sort of wear them down economically. Like maybe if I keep hitting their mining stations here, that'll have some effect, measurably. I'm not 100% on that. It's just the attempt right now. But by splitting up our fleet, we're not going to get another decisive fleet battle like that. If only Stellaris had loans. I know, right? We have been able to hold off so far on planet, and I feel like if we build up our garrisons, we might be able to keep that trend continuing. All the more reason to build up our armies, as it were. And their fleet hasn't come back around. Hello, Egg. How you doing? Let's see here. I welcome the challenge, assuming we are still alive. Yeah, really. Oh, you're Dylan from YouTube? Oh, good to see you. Alright, let's merge these guys together. Assuming we travel in small fleets here, we should be able to hit them continuously and maybe have some impact. Oh god.
Construction complete.
Meanwhile, we'll just continue building up our infrastructure because they aren't attacking us as of yet. Where? Oh, we're attacking over here. Okay. Alright. Are they at war with someone? No, they're not. So why haven't they brought their fleet back in, I wonder? Oh. Let me see here. Ah, thank you for following. Really appreciate that, man.
Research complete.
Wear them down, destroy them. This is all or nothing, boys. Oh, you are not wrong at all. Shrew, do you always look a gift horse in the mouth? What do you mean? I'm somewhat familiar with the expression, but I can't recall the meaning of it offhand, honestly. wearing them down economically doesn't hurt their military. We are getting wrecked. They will come and overthrow us. We need to weaken them militarily. I'm hoping I can get them to split their fleet, but I don't think they will. But if they don't, I can make it so that if their economy doesn't hold up, they won't be able to support their fleet. And maybe that will swing something for us. I don't know yet. But that's the best plan that I have right now. If anyone else has got a better one, by all means. But if we attack their, you know, massive fleet with little units of 5 ships apiece, we're going to get wrecked. So feel free to toss out a better idea if you have one. I will take anything I can get. Do you question why they aren't there? Oh, that's a fair point. Yeah, I shouldn't be questioning it, should I? I should just be like, oh, awesome. What is your military technology? I'm missing a few things that they have, and I have a few things that they don't. So, for instance, I actually have, what do you call it? Better weaponry. They have higher class ships. They have better shields and slightly better power compared to me. Power systems. The Imperial Cult of Shrew needs an individual who is currently a member of the Senate yet unemployed to step forward to lead the Imperial Cult of Shrew's Secret Service. They might separate their fleet if their homeworld is in danger. Maybe. I don't know. I know that this is uncharted territory in a lot of ways here because not a lot of people divide up their fleets, and I've never tried this before. That's why I'm actually kind of excited because it seems a little bit promising so far. But I don't know. Alright, we wiped out all our mining stations over here.
Research complete.
Okay, we got better equipment there. Autocannons. That chance to evade would be very useful. Let's go for the autocannons. I'll go for that afterwards. I think the Emperor should abdicate before the fatherland fall to the impure race and declare a provisional government with an elected parliament and negotiate ceasefire, or we could end siege. As much as I would be interested in the concept, there is no adjacent area that will take me in whatsoever. There we go. Let's go for them. Yeah, abdicate now. Oh my god. I don't even think abdicating will fix our situation at this point in time. Let's see here. We need to first bombard their defenses in order to land Marines successfully, and that process takes a while, giving their fleet time to attack ours. It's possible, yeah, and even if we do secure the land there, it's not impossible that they still come after us, even so. Oh. Okay, we've... someone's had their independence guaranteed, not us. Okay. Let's see here. How many plants do they have? They have roughly... Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4... Guesstimate about 5 planets. It's not impossible that we land and take something, especially if it's towards their borders there and lightly defended. The Emperor's a bloody tyrant. Your empire will fall if you don't leave. Wow. I went from being a celebrated god emperor to a tyrant. Where did I go wrong? Calipes, you are formally promoted to be head of the Secret Service. You will be tasked to inform us and the great Seether of any religious or state enemies? Okay. In fealty of the God Emperor, our undying Lord, and by the grace of his throne, I declare heresy upon Denel Fowler. I hereby sign the warrant on his life and consign his soul to the oblivion. Love it. Put me on the front, shrew. I will cut a bloody swath through them. But those who truly understand realize that I have no right to let them live. No sacrifice is too great, no treachery too small. I declare heresy upon Joseph Stalin. He is now excommunicated. Oh, damn. It's always interesting how political things get when we're in the worst of times here. Always fascinating. Alright, we have another fleet that's nearly put together here. Alright, this system's cleared. We gotta move on. Let's move to there. Alright, only a little bit more left here. Go for it. Okay.
Construction complete.
Sentinel points defense. That's an interesting idea. Then we have the UV lasers here. Let's go for deflectors.
Survey complete.
That might actually be worthwhile.
Survey complete.
Okay, there's nothing in this system. Let's move further back then. Well, so far I haven't gotten to negative. Once I have my economy drained, then my resources are done. But until then, the Inquisition merely performs the duty of office. To fear them is redundant, to hate us heretical. Those more sensible will place responsibility with those who force the hands of the Inquisition. Purge every system of life. Hello, Darthkar, how you doing? Good to see you. Sure, may I start the secret police call SG? I'm not sure what you mean there. You know, I'm thinking of resigning from the Senate. That's most unfortunate. Let's see here, how are we looking? Ah, go after them. Wipe out their mining stations. Oh, man.
System survey complete.
Okay, so far so good. Shrew, please see my comment below for an idea. Oh, let me take a look here. Hey, Shrew, if I may make a recommendation, I would suggest researching torpedoes to bypass their heavy shields. That's actually a good idea. Thank you. I will see what I can do about that. It's going to take a little while, though. The religious council has chosen to overlook the fact that you are not a holy believer of the church. However, if you continue to insult us by asking us to reconsider, we will have no choice. Last time I checked, it was between 7K and 9K. Yeah, their fleet was roughly 8.5K when I last saw them. Heathen, you blasphemous ways and defiance of the God Emperor does you no credit. Forfeit your office or be condemned to eternal damnation. I take it he has less than 1K? Yes. Where is their fleet? Where are they at? Okay, so they're coming towards here. These guys are getting out of system. We'll get these guys out of system. I am sorry to hear that, Joseph Stalin. I appreciate your service nonetheless, and hope that you'll reconsider in the future. Well, we may as well see what we could do here. How big of a force are they coming in with? Not a big enough transport fleet to actually take us on here. This is promising. They have a lot of cruisers now, though. Oh my god. They really need to add a tech where you can turn a small moon or a planet into some such into a ship. You know what's funny? Star Ruler 2 allows you to weaponize planets there. A friend of mine once launched a planet at another planet using tech in game there, and it actually destroyed both the planets. It was actually really cool. I didn't personally see it, but it was in a multiplayer game that I was in. They have to be buckling under that many ships. I know, right? If we continue wearing down their economy here, we might just be able to keep them from actually succeeding in their endeavors. We'll have to see.
Construction complete.
Sure, here our white army is rallying. If you don't abdicate, force will be taken. Oh dear god. That is brutal.
Hostile fleet.
What are we going to do? Alright, I've built it up as much as I'm able to here. Like I said, I had a K about this game, but is it like Hoi 4 if you surround troops they can't get supplies? Not to my understanding, no. What they do have, however, is this, as you can see, is running the negative for me. If I can get that down the negative for them, then they'll have a similar situation to Hoi 4 being out of supply. And it will lead to problems for them there. But we'll have to see here. It's going to take a lot of work. Maybe, just maybe, we can go full Vietnam on this. Alright.
Science ship lost.
Of course, they're hitting the space station. Makes sense. Ships without power, half strength across the board. Yeah, absolutely. And I think they'll start disbanding their fleet at that point too, which is what I'm really hoping for at this point. If that is their whole fleet, then the whole world is unprotected. Yes. However, we have a ground force that was able to repulse them last time, and we're going to see if we can do it again. Alright, we have 11k here. We're going to take them. How much fleet power do they have? 701. We could potentially do something with that a little bit later on. We're going to chart these guys through here, I'd say. Meanwhile, we're going to build up slightly more defense armies on the other planets as well. What if they just wreck the ones we are surrounding? What do you mean by wreck us?
System survey complete.
Red Army Group. Red Army United Men. Oh my god. I'd like to try and join the Senate if Seether doesn't be an asshole. That's unfair. I don't think the guy is, being unfair to you here. Yeah, pretty much everyone is a part of the Senate from the get-go. Any proposals you put forward are considered, and etc. Let's see what the story is here. They have a massive force. God, that's huge. 11,000. True Seether is in charge of the revolution, removing as head and put Commissar Stalin as acting head. I heard this from a spy. Well, that is interesting. Stalin, you better join the next game as a communist regime. Sure, can you assign me to the fleet? I thought that you were assigned to the fleet already there, Evil King. Right now we have the fleet divided up. I'll put you in charge of the largest one that we have, but you are head of the fleet according to the votes that we had previously. Oh, I probably need to rename you here. Evil King 101. There you are. Alright, let's see here. We don't have the missiles available, so we're just going to go for better defenses. Maybe I'll be able to upgrade them at some point in time. We surround them, they can wreck us. Yeah. Can someone imprison Denel Fowler for treason? Oh my god. How does this voting and stuff work? Basically, Seether's head of the Senate. We put through proposals and that sort of thing, and it's depending on what the actions are undertaken with the votes, I end up acting on them. That's basically how the entire thing works. Can I get a system, please, so I can do a Conid and secede to form my own rule? Oh my god. I appreciate that, Lolo. Fighting to the last man there. So far, they haven't tried to. Oh, they're bringing in their transport fleet right now. With only that's not it. How many transports do they have? They have 3. Yeah, there's no way they're going to be able to actually land on the planet. So they're going to end up leaving because they're not splitting up their fleet. Oh, it's an EVE Online reference? Oh, that's funny. You being head of the fleet is dependent on either getting appointed by Evil King, who is currently the Grand Admiral, as of the last votes that we had, and or on the other hand, you can get appointment from the Senate. Those are pretty much your options insofar as that goes. Seether, you are the traitor. You shall pay for your crimes against humanity. The head of the Senate is an asshole. He is limiting our options. Pretty much mine's. What? Inquisition is with you on the decision of imprisoning the heretic Joseph Stalin. Let's go for naval capacity. We will need it. Is there anyone else in this system? No? Alright. Let's move to here then. We're going to take out this frontier outpost, and in the process it should hopefully reduce their hold over the area by a significant proportion. Meanwhile, you guys are going to go on in and start taking these out. May I be in charge of the army? Oh my god. I put a motion to the Senate that this useless body be dissolved and all power wrested into the new emperor, who will appoint only those he deems worthy. Oh wow. Oh, sorry for the stream lag. I have no idea what was causing it. Yeah, the Senate's become unusually militant today. Always interesting. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Been doing what we can in order to wear down their general
Hostile fleet detected.
capabilities to attack us here, so... Or their economy.
System survey complete.
Empire is at war. The Senate has become unusually militant today. Shrew. Yeah, yep. That is accurate. Could stick that right up in the quotes channel on Discord. Let's see what we can do here.
System survey complete.
No, actually, you know what? Go for that. Take out their frontier outpost first. And for you guys, we're going to move you over towards here. Because eventually we're going to bring all these fleets together. They're trying to depopulate your homeworld via heavy bombardment, by the way, Shrew. Appreciate the heads up. As long as they're not landing, or at least tying their fleet down somewhere, you know? I can't do too much about it in its current state, but it's something, I suppose. In the meanwhile... Actually, no, we are going to put out those guys. I start my own party to take over the great country, and it will be called Gurs, which means God is rich and true. I have my own cult these days. Just feel free to sign on. Here, getting our asses kicked. You are a traitor, Shrew. You made us think we win. Look now, we are going to get overthrown. Abdicate. I did nothing. I am not responsible for this. I refuse to accept responsibility. There goes the stream again. Oh, what happened to... is anyone else still lagging? Well, if anyone else is, feel free to let me know and I'll see what I can do about it. I agree with Stalin. Never thought I would say that. Stalin for Senate. Oh my god. 3 people want the head of Senate overthrown. And for the Emperor to step down too, no less. It's impressive. Sure thing, Seether. Let's see what we can do here. It seems like it's going a little bit faster in Twitch, so if you guys are having issues on the YouTube end, feel free to hop on over there. It might work a little bit better. Who is leader? As it stands right now, Seether is the leader. He's just AFK for the second. Tends to not like long streams for some reason. It's weird. The army declares loyalty to me after my speech about the Emperor and the corrupt Senate and corrupt Seether and moves towards the capital. May the First Republic be born. That kind of undermines a lot of things there. You can't really just, you know, declare, hey, you know, they follow me instead now. Oh, we're going to have to combine the fleets together for this action over here. Richard should stay Emperor while Stalin should overthrow the Senate. The Senate is against the Emperor. Disband the Senate. I agree if Shrew can do something. In all fairness, I've nearly single-handedly turned this war from unwinnable to potentially winnable. The Emperor guides humanity to the pinnacle of everything. Alright, we're gonna need more ships here. Oh, they're trying to put out a new patch for this? I didn't hear anything about that. That's gonna be interesting. He speaks heresy against the one true Emperor. No choice, our votes are higher than theirs. Well, we haven't organized a formal vote in any situation here, so you know what? Disband, Richard shall rule everything, Denel Fowler. I know, right? Here's what I will say. There is a militant minority inside of the Senate right now that seems to be trying to co-opt the Senate protocols. So, as a result of that, I'm going to announce that... Oh, I would link to the first dev diary, but I can't. That's alright. Feel free to post it up in the Discord and Gen Chat. I'll take a look at it afterwards. is known the Emperor protects us all. The Imperial cult reminds you that the excommunicated heretics at Joseph Stalin and Denel Fowler, the way for the God Emperor is with us. Vote for the new Senate. There is no new Senate. Like, we have the same Senate. There's just a minority of individuals that seem to be against the current operations of the Senate. And hello, Shannon Robinson. Didn't miss much except for an apocalyptic war that's trying to destroy us here right now. They have around, 11,000 fleet power. 12. It's really 12. Meanwhile, we have a little over 1. We had 2, and then they destroyed the fleet. So it's pretty rough right now. I have the fleets, I only follow the true Emperor. Thank you for your loyalty, Evil King. I appreciate that in this time. Shrew, disband the Senate. Emperor, make a vote for the Senate. The people want it. Evil King, stop the fleet and surrender. Let there be peace and land and bread down with the Emperor for the Republic. We're probably the most Republican empire that I've ever, encountered here, quite frankly. Let's see here. Go for him, come on. Jesus, true, I don't know why, but I'm really shaky right now. Are you okay, man? Let's see here. Alright, they got rid of that. Let's see what we can do with this. Hold up a second. Don't you leave that system. Go for that. We need that to be destroyed right now. Damn it. It got away. I call for a post-war reform for the Empire and its one true God. Yeah, I was going to say, for the duration of the conflict that's currently ongoing, I hereby decree as Emperor, using my executive authority and privilege, that I will be maintaining all current staffing and other positions for the duration of this war. There shall be no cabinet or senatorial changes until the post-war period. Voting shall continue, however, must be organized by the Senate leader, Seether. If in the post-war aftermath there is a desire to reform the Senate in any capacity, then it shall be permissible at that point in time. See what this war has created? Inner chaos. Oh my god. Purge the unclean in your midst and burn the vile heretics that exist in your fleet. Oh my god. Jesus. They're really going ham on this, ain't they? All hail Joseph and High King, death to the false emperor. Oh my god. Boo, overthrow Senate. The God Emperor has spoken. Thank you, Seether. Hello, Dylan Stone, and I shall not disband the Senate. Fire the witch, Evil King. With literal fire. Oh my god. Alright, we're forming the fleet up. We're gonna go forward and try to attack this frontier outpost in force. Soon the First United Front will be born and the Emperor will be hanged for his crimes. Man, you're really making a case for why I need to... Oh, let me see what that is. Hey, thank you for following. Lolo, really appreciate that.
System survey complete.
Yeah, you're really, at Seether, how did this happen, Shannon Robinson? Yeah, it's either you're gonna have to walk them through exactly how we got to this point, because I'm still trying to manage the war here. Evil King, you are hereby denounced by the Great Religious Council. You are barred from any religious votes and are an enemy of the religious state. May you burn. Wow. What did he do to get that one? Evil King is usually pretty loyal. What happened? Oh, he called for my death. Man, well, I hereby strip him of his authority. Evil King, I hereby order you to step down from command of the Imperial Fleet. Your chat on stream is behind. Oh, my bad. Yeah, I need to figure out what the issue is there. It's been kind of hard for me to keep up with it. Overthrow this silly government. Overthrow Shrew. We are losing. It's your fault. You declare war. You are causing us to die. You will now suffer and be overthrown. I didn't declare the war. The war was declared on us. I had no agency in this whatsoever. This is a defensive war. Guess that's just alternative facts, though. We have suffered far too long because of this silly Senate. Everything we tried was a huge failure. We have gotten destroyed, and it's horrible. I request a part of the royal fleet to become my holy fleet of the God Emperor under my control. My stream just died. Oh, try going F5. I can restart the stream if necessary. I just didn't see anything on my end here. Like, if I check OBS... Yeah, it says we're going up fine. I don't know what the issue is. That is weird. Senate, Senator, God Emperor, and Speaker. The Imperium is at war. All of your pathetic screeching and open heresy cannot be tolerated. Like this, we will never win. Stay loyal and support the Emperor. Thank you for those words, Peanut Cat. You can always count on the Imperial cult to back up the God Emperor. Through these troubling times. I hereby put forward a vote in this vile, pitiful, exclusive political body that Evil King 101, Danelle Fowler, and Joseph Stalin should be tried and executed for their sedition. I desire to bring forth a council, not a senate. Embrace democracy, not this hell-like form of government. Interesting. This is absolute chaos, True. You'll be hanged and killed unless you stop. I'm getting stuttering and stopping on YouTube, Shrew. Oh, okay. That's good to hear, Shannon Robinson. That'll be back there. But I don't know why it's stuttering and stopping on YouTube. That's really weird. I will say, if anyone on YouTube is having issues, hop on over to Twitch. It seems to be a little bit more stable from what I've heard so far. So, hopefully it works out a little bit better. Gather Sosa supports the true God Emperor Shrew and fights Evil King's heretic forces. Hey, you know what? We should probably do some like dice rolls or something for, you know, internal civil wars here, because I have no way of actually mechanically representing that here. I'll talk it over with Seether and a couple other guys, but that could be kind of an interesting way to go about it. Yes! We got them! Ladies and gentlemen, we managed to take down their fleet. True, now a democracy or something, this kind of government or senate won't work. I love the conflict. I'm getting flashbacks of post-World War I. Oh yeah, we are Germany in this situation. I would go to Twitch, but choose through my CPU. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. The heretic of Evil King can be cast down once this war is over. Darthkar, the God Emperor protects, but right now he needs your loyalty. And Evil King gives him one choice to join him or put Joseph Stalin as emperor. Shrew, stand down your face. Consequences for your crimes. Oh my god. We are starving now. Oh Jesus. Time is running out. Let's see what we can do. I can't use Twitch. My tablet won't let me. Oh, I'm sorry. That really sucks. I need my fleet to come out of hiding, but once it does... Here's what we are going to do that might just turn this conflict around, even by a hair. We have an army now. Denounce this evil king's threats and orders all Praetorian Guard and loyal senators to fire and purge evil forces and disloyal scum. The Imperial Cult reminds the Senate that Legio First Ordo Zenus, assigned to the Imperial Cult, protects the Emperor. Any attempt at a coup will have to go through them. I asked the God Emperor to call to the military to arrest Evil King 101. This is a civil war. Stop ignoring it. Shrew, you will be hanged and killed. Alright, so you know what? Here's what we're going to do about this civil war that's clearly breaking out here. Seether, since I can trust you to, do the dice rolls here out of game, he is one of my admins, so I trust him on this matter. What we're going to do is we're going to have a couple of dice rolls in order to see who does what. If I end up being executed, well, then that's going to have to be the end of the stream there because, I can't really toss the reins over to someone else here. But we'll just lay out the little bit of flavor text in terms of what happens here and take it from there. So, what I will say is the people that want to start the civil war here, private message Seether so that he can set up the combatants for each side there in terms of who's staying loyal and who's going against me, and then we'll do some dice rolls for it. And in the meanwhile, I'm going to continue fighting the war itself until I get confirmation from Seether that we're doing this, and then we'll figure out which dice rolls we're going to do once we know who's participating. Seether, me, and Shrew will meet you guys. Shrew, you can keep your position if you worship the ruinous powers of chaos. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. If this is on Discord, I'll join the meeting. I mean, I can't really hop in Discord because well, actually, you know what? I will... I could join you on Discord there if we're doing this on mic chat. That's pretty much the only way I could do that. Let's see here. What happened to the vid? I didn't do anything to it. Is it gone? Shouldn't be. No, it's still there. I peacefully wish to put forth a vote to denounce the Senate and bring forth a Democratic Council with Shrew as president and a new council. Interesting. Seether, me, and Shrew will have a meeting with a few of you, with you and a few. Okay. On Twitch and YouTube, say aye or nay in favor of a coup. Yep, that's an easy way to see who's on which side here. It's not that, the end of the vote is a coup there. It's more a matter of, what's happening with what. I support the only true emperor, Richard Shrew, and will lay down the lives of all my slaves and servants of his defense. Thank you for that, JKM Twitch. By the way, I'm going to need you... Oh, by the way, I don't think I've seen you before. Hello, welcome to the stream here. And I think I'm going to need you to say aye or nay on that one. And let's see here. We'll unite these guys together. The video is a bit laggy and stuttery. I wonder why that would be. And hello, by the way, Kim. Thank you for the heads up on that. I know a couple people were mentioning that. I have no idea what the issue is, though. I'm not even sure if it's on my end. It might just be you. No, it has to be if it's on both YouTube and Twitch. Twitch. I'm taking a look on the channel here. It's pretty stable as far as I'm seeing on here. This is weird. Let me check YouTube. It's much better on Twitch than YouTube. Well, that's actually good to hear. I'm getting a little bit of load time. Nothing too major though. That's weird. Oh, it's okay now? Alright. It blinked to the offline background for Twitch for me here on YouTube. That's weird. I don't even know what that's causing. What's causing that? Those who are loyal to the dark gods join me. Oh my god. We shall get rid of the government, but keep God Emperor Richard true. Oh my god. I might just switch to streaming on one platform if this is an issue with me multi-streaming, which it might be. I don't know. But I might just switch to one platform. We currently have 4i and 7a. Okay. Evil King, the chaos that you worship will destroy you, stripping you of your loved ones, of your life. To keep the order, you have to trust in God Emperor, denounce your heresy. Oh my god. Let's just make 2 senates. One will be in charge of the military, and... Oh, let me see. That was there. Hey, thank you for following JKM Twitch. Really appreciate that. And like I said, welcome again to here. Senate should not intervene in the military. Well, you'd be surprised what we had before. But yeah, I might just switch to streaming on only one platform if this is an issue with streaming on YouTube, because I've had a couple of other issues on YouTube there, and I'm not really happy with them. But we'll see. We'll see. Oh, research that, definitely. You're actually watching on both? Okay. Sure, where was my reinforcements when my fleets were destroyed and my men slaughtered? The only one there for me while I was stuck in the pod was chaos. I'll have you know I did everything in my power in order to ensure that you were not left to die on your own. I tried to maneuver your fleet to a better position, but I could not send you reinforcements I did not have. Seether, I think Seether should remain speaker for life. He does a great job of keeping things calm. Oh, man.
System survey complete.
Now, I know that we had someone in charge of the Marines. If someone remembers who that is, I'll rename them. But for right now, I'm shipping everyone on out. We're just going to go forward. These issues never seem to happen while you stream Hoi 4 or E4. I know, right? It's only when I do the very chat-intensive Senate roleplay that suddenly it starts, you know, having issues. Damn them for it. I call upon all forces in the Evil King's heresy to rebel and rejoin the Imperial forces, regain your honor, and fight for the one true Emperor. Thank you, JKM, for your loyalty. True, may I be General of the Marines? You may indeed. I haven't heard anyone else here, so I will appoint you temporarily to the position of General of the Marines. The royal family was brutally murdered by the White Army. Empire News. You're a funny guy. Just call it... Ah, you know what? Not even Eggy. I'm just going to call you Egg. There you go. Nope. Nope. There we go. I also corrupted half of the Space Marines. They are now Chaos Space Marines. The Chaos ruined your fleet as rockets flew into your ships. The aura of the God Emperor protected you. Chaos can be beaten by order. The God Emperor is almighty. We have 4 in favor of coup and 7 not in favor. Alright. So here's what we're going to do then. Oh, what are you looking for a link to, Ben? Ah, okay, cool. So here's what we're going to do then, in terms of handling out this coup here. Seether, I'm going to have you roll 3d6, drop the lowest one there, and you're going to do this once for each side. Now, add those votes to the results on there. Actually, no. Make it 46, drop the lowest one, and then add the votes on each side to the net result there. and we'll have that be the rudimentary system that we use for resolving this coup here, game mechanic wise. We'll have a weighted dice roll. If I had the time, and I knew that this was going to come, if I had thought about this beforehand, I would have come up with something a little bit more sophisticated with modifiers and that sort of thing. We're just going to do dice roll with the vote modifiers with it. So, for each side, roll 46, drop the number of the lowest one, just subtract that, and from there, add the votes to each side there, and then whoever gets the highest will say wins the coup. I'll come up with a more detailed system for the next time. Richard True, can I be a general? I'll fight for the Emperor forever. I will make you general if we put together another army. I will keep you as a reserve officer for the interim here, and we'll have the positions appointed in the aftermath of the war, because we have a desperate situation here, as you can see. Welcome back, Mary Jerry. Let's see what we have here. This might be one of the easiest places to take here. I'm debating on this. Now let's go all the way on over, just to be sure. Thank you, Emperor, for reserve. I also switched over to Twitch. Okay. Alrighty. True, this is taking too long. You aren't helping this country. It's getting defeated. We are losing and you can't give us freedom. Silence, Stalin scum. How dare you question your Emperor's commands? If you have abdicated, don't worry. The Empire will be in good hands and my white army will secure the future of the fatherland. It's going to be tricky. Who would win? Chuck Norris or one Photoshop boy? Alright, so results for the coup is 20. Alright, so the rolls were 5, 6, 2, 5. Really good rolls here. Plus 4, and then minus the 2 there, so he dropped the 2. So it came out to 20. Burn the witch, heretic, and alien. Abdicate true, and I'll back down. I will not abdicate. I've ordered my men to move forward in order to handle this situation, and we will see how it resolves itself on the field. I stand for the Emperor all the way. Screw Stalin. Oh my god. You are delusional. The enemies of the Emperor offers nothing but lies. They will exploit you, then cast you aside. Only the Emperor protects you, Evil King 101. True coups don't work like this. You can't vote on that. Like I said, it's a game mechanic system. I'm just literally came up with off the top of my head. Basically, it's weighted rolls on either side here. Oh, man. So, the dice rolls modified. Yes, thank you, Seether, for rolling it down here. Basically, what we were rolling out for was the actual civil war, in essence, which I'm assuming would be like militias on like the equivalent of Terra, which in this case is Old Albania, which is being shelled to shit while we're fighting out in the streets there. But yeah, the dice rolls came 20 for the coup, 21 against the coup. So to set the scene for you here, flavor text-wise, as Old Albania is getting shelled to absolute oblivion here, as you can see in the background, and buildings are being destroyed, the actual Senate and its loyalist militias, as well as the cult and its own militant forces, managed to narrowly fight off, with a great deal of further carnage and destruction, the attempted coup by Joseph Stalin and company. Now, as a result of this, none of you guys are in prison because it's so close. I'm going to say that you were able to escape into the carnage and go underground. So yeah, that's the resolution. If you want to put out overtures, you could say, that you want to try and negotiate with me for a surrender agreement there. But for right now, I don't have you in custody or anything. You are just underground after the defeat. And we gain an Ascension perk. And now I'm wondering what the hell Ascension perk we should go for here. I will pause this briefly. We might win this war, so I'll let you guys vote on this here. So, Seether, put forward the vote for Ascension perk. These are the eligible ones: Shared Destiny, Imperial Prerogative, Master of Nature, One Vision, Technological Ascendancy, and Interstellar Dominion. And as you're writing it down, I'm going to address you all in the aftermath here. So, with this recent attempt to try and overthrow my rule, I am doubling down. I thought you were attempting a coup, man. Wasn't that the entire point? Wasn't that like the entire point behind all this? Oh my god. And yeah, we can say that the royal family is dead. That would be perfectly fine. My emperor, send in the witch hunters and purgers, the Inquisition and the Marines, hunt down those damn dogs, set them alight to blaze for your glory. If we win, I vote technological ascendancy. As Ibrahim was beaten off from the capital, he and his loyalists jump into the warp, vowing to return and destroy the Imperium. I managed to run the blockade. That's actually pretty impressive. If you find any more of those ships, feel free to toss them my way. Proposal: as part of the coup attempt, I propose that the ethos of the Empire shifts one step towards spiritualism due to the growing influence and loyalty of the Imperial cult. Oh, it was Evil King that started the coup. Alright, Joseph Stalin, if you were not part of the coup, that's okay. Well, actually, no, we have numbers for who voted for it. Those people are underground. If I messed up in saying your name there, I apologize, Joseph Stalin. I'm not the one keeping track of that. But yeah. Also, the Eggy Marines are ready for to F some S up. Nice. But yeah, in the aftermath of this recent attempt to overthrow our duly representative government and its empire status, I'm going to announce that any further attempts to call for armed uprising against either myself or the empire as a whole shall be met with immediate calls for the arrest and execution of any peoples attempting to undertake these actions. Yeah, if you weren't in the coup, that was my bad. I apologize then, Joseph Stalin. I misunderstood. Shoot from a united front with the White Army, and my men will be loyal to the Emperor. One thing I shall become the head of the army. Interesting, Danelle Fowler. Don't be feared, the propaganda is here. Hello, Dominic. How you doing? You just missed a massive coup that we almost lost. That would have been brutal. Whoa, no freedom shrew? Man, that's not cool, bro. That's some freedom. You don't have the freedom to overthrow me, you rat bastard. I'm the goddamn emperor. I call upon the Senate to arrest Stalin and hold him for trial, convened by all those who of us who stood up loyally with our emperor. Interesting. Imperial cult wishes those punishments to be extended towards heresy as well, God Emperor. I shall certainly take that into consideration, potentially put it towards the what do you call it? The Senate for vote there. Darn fascists and their coups. I know, right? Well, actually, we had a communist uprising here, technically, I suppose. Or actually, no, it was a white army, I think. Yeah, there were calls for, you know, me and the royal family to be killed. They killed the royal family. That's gonna be brutal. Any others that attempted to join the heretic evil king, damned to be his name, in their failed rebellion? Let's see what we have here. Choose Ascension perk. Option 5 has it. Imperial Prerogative. Oh, that is interesting. Alright, more core systems it is. I'm good with that. My coup was demonic. Oh my god. Now it's time to see what we can do with our army here to finish the actual war that we've been fighting the whole damn time that this attempted coup is going on. Oh, Stalin was part of the coup? You know, I thought he was, but I wasn't 100% on that one. When will you deploy a new army? Can't wait to fight for you, Emperor. As soon as I'm able to. As of right now, we don't have the resources to put another one together. And in the event that, for some reason, we have a failure in the field there, I'll be sure to switch you out as well, so you can take command. Our separate didn't want a coup, bro. The only reason I voted for it was to be free. Oh, if you voted for it, you're part of the coup. That was the point of the vote. To see who's on what side there. Senate vote. Bestow authority to detain and punish heathens, heretics, and traitors to the imperial cult of Shrewism. Okay, so we're getting the votes here. Yay or nay on this one? How bad is it? How bad is it? Okay, this is less than ideal. Why did the transports go ahead first? No! Oh! Oh, this is so bad. This is so bad. Take that damned thing out. How many transports did we lose? I don't know, but I don't think we lost them all, so that's good. Let me stand against our God Emperor. I wish. It's looking a little bit more rough than that right now. Come on, get me some results. Don't make me retreat. Come on. Come on. Five. Damn it. I'm gonna have to retreat, aren't I? 4. Yep. Yep, I do. God damn it. Ah! The army, oh man, that's terrible. Yeah, I'm using a fair amount of mods. They're actually listed in the description, and I'm going to be putting them up on the Discord as well. They might not be on Twitch because I forgot to put them on there, but I will be putting them up on there next time. I do apologize. Oh god, this is so bad. So bad. For the propaganda network to stay loyal, I need a payment of $13.67. You have an obsession with that number there, pal. They want to end it for everything. Hell no. Jeez. Bestow authority to detain and punish heathens, heretics, and traitors to the Emperor cult of Shrewism. The Yays have it. Arrest him and hold him for testing. Oh, that's great. We have enough stored up here. We should be able, ideally, to take care of this. Let me see something here. Do we know how big their... No, we don't know how big their garrison is. It might not be bigger than the actual thing there. Do we have any allies? I do not. However, it's only a limited conflict between the two of us, so there is a chance. And I denied them a fair amount of territory up here, which went to the Bokashran Empire, so... You know. Progress where we can get it. Ah, thank you, Seether. The famous Shrew Purge of 1583, because when Joseph Stalin tried to overthrow Richard Shrew's government. Oh my god. Yeah, yep, that's a better way to put it there. Thank you, Seether. How do I... Let me see about adding you as a mod, because I should do that. I don't know why I don't have you as a mod on Twitch. Let's fix that. Shrew, how many planes do you own? Not nearly enough. Not anywhere remotely near enough. Oh, planets. Yeah, I have 3 planets colonized right now. Alright, Seether, I put you as someone who can, what do you call it? Manage the channel, so you should be able to set yourself with the permissions that you need there. Stalin escaped. It will be safer than here. May the Republic live on. Richard Shrew, take a break from the literal war going on. His reason, someone posted a mod link, and so gotta drop everything real quick. Yeah, I know, right? I'm waiting on the actual fleet to get built up again here, in all fairness. Like, to be fair, I am trying to rebuild the entire army.
Research complete.
Because you can't run an empire off a frontier outpost. And see, just because I voted for a coup and everyone hates me and is treating me with no respect at all, now I feel like I'm not welcomed or accepted. I don't know why I do. Disrespect and hate. Not understanding. Now taking nominations for Speaker of the Senate. I nominate at Seether. You may nominate yourself or others. Interesting.
System survey complete.
Let's go for more naval capacity. Gonna need it. Clearly. They're doing a number on the capital, that much is for certain, but luckily we still have enough of a buffer that we can keep this going for a little while. Urgent news! If Shrew doesn't colonize another planet before the war ends, he will lose the Empire. I need an urgent vote to put resources into colonization temporarily. That's an interesting one. Where is the transport fleet? Oh, they are here. Okay, let's get those things repaired as well. The terms of the coup voting was that anyone that voted yeah took part and is now forced into hiding because they lost. Play by the rules. Dude. Dud. Seether is doing a fine job and Richard trusts him. Well, also bear in mind, there's 2 elements to the things here. I trust him as an admin. In the game, that's sort of like a separate thing there. You know. He does... So, for me, in character, as it were, I will say he has done an excellent job running the Senate and has led us through thick and thin, and I certainly would agree with him continuing to serve. My endorsement. God Emperor is accepting. Announce your unyielding loyalty for the God Emperor and the Imperial cult, and you shall be forgiven. Joseph Stalin hears whispers in his ear with no one in his room. He hears Evil King's voice tempting him with the powers of chaos, telling Joseph that the only chaos can protect you. Which reminds me, speaking of people that ain't in the Navy, adios. We have a new position that just opened up for the Admiralty. Admiralty, I suppose it's called. Not Admiralty. Oh my god. And to that end, I'm going to be placing in charge of it for the duration of this war as a part of my executive powers. Who would be a good one? You know what? I know exactly who I'm going to put here. You just got promoted, Lolo, from your reserve general position to Admiralty. Egg, I'll keep you in charge of the military because you've done well. There we go. So yes, you'll retain control of the Marines, as it were, and they'll be put in charge of the Admiral position for the time being, and then we can switch it up if need be. And can we expand this any further? Why, yes. Yes, we can.
Building ruined.
They're just ruining every building on the planet capital here. Jeez.
System survey complete.
I can't help but wonder whether or not they are actually able to afford this right now, or if they're out of power. And there's no way for me really to know. Joseph Stalin, I'd appreciate keeping that a little bit toned down there, if you will. We are still on a bunch of different sites here. I'd like to request for establishing the Holy Fleet functioning independently from the military under the command of the Church. Well, that's something you're going to have to run through the Senate there. Generic EU4 joke inbound system overload too much. Jenner propaganda failing system rest. Oh my god. See Xeon. Oh my god. Hello, Forge fan 123456. We are doing a game of Stellaris here with basically a Senate roleplay. In essence, everyone in the chat is part of the Senate, and you know, vote on different proposals, that sort of thing. Trying to. We just got finished gaming out a coup that took place there, and it was fairly interesting in that respect. There were members of the Senate that tried to rise up, depose me from power there, that sort of thing. And right now we're in the middle of an apocalyptic war trying to keep from getting absolutely destroyed. So that's sort of the cliff notes on everything. Yeah, so I'm going to politely ask you to give it a break there. And, alright, take care there, Dominic. Good seeing you. Currently not anybody. We are trying to beat these guys over here, the Zin Empire. And they are being very difficult.
System survey complete.
Yeah, I'm going to try and put a fleet behind there, see if we can't get around and take out some of their planets here, but it's going to be a little bit tricky. We'll have to see whether or not I can actually make it this time, because they have defensive turrets in some areas that are making life very difficult. So, gonna have to see. Do you have the Glass Planets mod? I do not, and I kind of wish that I did now. I tossed on a bunch of other mods, and, you know, I've been generally enjoying that, but I did not toss that one on, unfortunately. It would be better. We're gonna do this for any and all future ships. Sure, it's important we colonize a new system for world generations. Unfortunately, we don't have it in the budget right now. We're starving as it is. Sure, may I be head of the Senate because I have military experience and I know a secret about the government and I can take care of the economy while you lead the front lines. It's an interesting proposal, but I'll have it go through the Senate. As Evil King, his forces kill millions of Xenos and burn thousands of worlds. Evil King hears a voice granting him demonhood with magic swirling all around him. He turned into a plague demon. Oh my god. Not everyone has a role. You start off as a general senator, and then you work from there. Other people will get higher appointments as things go along. Tell you what, for the temporary duration of the conflict, I will make Joseph Stalin here part of the reserve officer pool. So if I need another officer, he shall be made head of a command for that. And we'll see how that goes. Current vote election for Speaker of the Senate. Candidates Seether, Bully056, and Joseph Stalin. You know, it's no use, everyone votes Seether. Oh my god. Let's see here. You know what? I think we'll start winding it down here as well. I see that we only have a few more minutes before we hit 2 hours here. So I'm going to say that we'll see if we can't take the system here. Then we'll wind it down and continue this next time. Because we haven't died yet. So we might still be able to pull it out of the gutter. But for me inside the Senate, I will make this empire great again. Oh my god. Yeah, feel free to hop on my Discord, by the way. We have a lot of stuff going on throughout the week there. The Exterminatus Party will support you. Oh man, we got a lot of those. The Imperial Cult is a thing in here. It's been pretty interesting. I told you, Stalin, I'm making you an interim military reserve officer there. In the event that we need more officers, I'll put you in charge of something. You're part of the reserve pool right now. We shall march into their country, kill and conquer them. That's what it's looking like so far. We've nearly made it on over to Rho Esseek, which is the one we're shooting for right now. Yeah, we're going to go for it.
Anomaly found.
Alright, the votes are being tallied. We'll see what happens. And time to roll on into there. Let's start with these guys this time so we don't have a transport fleet getting hit to hell as they jump in. Show me the money. Come on. I think we'll actually do it this time here. As Inquisitor, I'm in charge of any exterminatus. The Imperial Cult has announced their support for Seether. I got a lot of respect for the Imperial Cult on it. Oh, God. Okay. Alright. Yup. So their fleet isn't over there anymore. Their fleet destroyed my fleet. I must have missed that part. Where they jumped across the entire solar system. God damn. That's minus 72% now. We take a partial piece of some kind. Damn it. And the war continues. Alright, I'm not seeing a path to victory on this one here, gents. So, you know what? Seeing both the time and everything else here, I know what I'm going to do. So, despite successfully fending off the coup after what has now been, what, how long has this war been going on? Probably several decades of war at this point. I have agreed to a negotiated peace with the Xin Empire, and I will be stepping down as my capacity of Emperor of the Imperium, and instead ceding and joining our kingdom under theirs, as it were. So, I hereby, as an executive order, surrender the conflict. Utterly defeated. However, in this situation, what we are going to do, because we're ending this time here, we're a couple minutes over here. What we're going to do is next time we're going to start a fresh game. We're going to continue Stellaris, I think, on Saturdays in the evening here. It's been a lot of fun, and we'll start fresh. It'll give me time to work out a couple new mechanics, and we will continue next time with a fresh start, fresh game there, and see what we can do. I didn't see us winning this one here, but I think we all had a lot of fun with this. I personally very much enjoyed it. And despite having ultimately lost and been enslaved by the Xin Empire, I think that next time we'll do a lot better. And if anyone wants to talk it out or anything else there, feel free to hop on my Discord. We have a lot of stuff going on in there. Thank you for following ForgeFan123456. Really appreciate that. But yeah, hop on my Discord. We got a lot of stuff that goes on there during the week, and there is midweek roleplay and that sort of stuff that goes on in the Discord itself for this game here. So, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'll have to teach Shrew how to play a bit better. See, there is a better Stellaris player than me. I will cop to that much, but I got him beat on EU4 at the very least, so learn a little bit from each other. Later, Shrew, Dev Diaries, and the Gen Chat on Discord, by the way. Thank you very much. And thank you, Seether, for posting the Discord. And otherwise, if you want something during the week, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I got stuff that goes up there during the week for single-player series. And yeah, otherwise, I'll see you all next Friday, as the next time I'll be streaming there, with this starting again on Saturday. So, thank you, everyone. Hope you enjoy. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all later. Have a wonderful day, everybody.